familiar last year. I've seen most of you. I have my team here. Rod is our senior. He's actually moved on to facility director. Rod Arncoupler. I have Craig Glover here, who's 4 years now? 4 years. Jack Coons just came with us. Actually, he's brand new. Came from the lodge within the last couple of months. So some of our senior guys are down at NARSO right now. So most of you are familiar with Gary Chubb, John Hartman, who's done this before. So unfortunately, they couldn't be here, but they say hello. Right now, you're in the service center. This building was built in 1976. At that time, the park was only about a third of its size. So as you walk down through the shops, most of you have seen over the years, it is very packed. We have very narrow walkways, a lot of parts, a lot of things are torn apart. So like I said, we want to stay together as a group and kind of walk through. If you have any questions, maintenance is here. How are we doing, folks? We have a couple guys from maintenance could tell you about the rides, tell you about different things. We do have guys working right now till 4:30, so they'll be able to answer some questions. RXC till what time? 4:30 also, so we should be okay there. Currently, we have approximately 186 full-time union workers, and that's a breakdown of 66 ride mechanics, roughly. We're kind of in the process of hiring right now. We have a couple guys retiring and a couple more guys retiring pretty soon. So most of these guys have been with us 30+ years, have been working on these rides. So they have 67 mechanics, 2 machinists, 2 welders, a couple people in the storeroom, full-time, part-time. I think one of them's here, Brad.
He's downstairs somewhere.
I think you go downstairs. So Brad works for us part-time. He runs rides. Oh, there he is right there, yeah. We have 10 plumbers, 24 electricians, 3 special equipment machinists. They work on our vehicles. 7 painters, 18 carpenters work on our wooden roller coasters. 5 sign artists now. There's 5 sign artists. They do graphics, they do hand painting. As you can see, some of them have some really intricate line striping abilities and stuff like that. We do about 90% of the work here on property as far as anything for the cars, for the roller coasters, safety signs, advertisements, FYI signs all throughout the park. They design stuff here. We also have a creative service team over across the way at the corporate office that do different graphics and stuff, but everything trickles through here. It gets printed, applied, and out. Also inside with the sign artists, they do the horses. We have 66 horses on our carousel. There's actually 1 in here, and then there's 5 down. Actually just got clear coated over in a paint shop, so you kind of get an idea how that process goes. And then you'll see some stuff. We're going to start out here. We'll go through the shops. If you have any questions or anything like that, don't hesitate. But we have probably a little over $100,000 worth of printing equipment in here, laminators. There's some other printing machines over on the other side. So we can print up to 60-foot or 60-inch material wide, up to 60-foot long. So
this is the laminator?
That's another laminator, yeah. Yep. So we have 2 laminators, 2 large format printers, and we have our edge printers, 2 of them, 1 here and 1 on the other side, where we could do stickers and various safety things. The vinyl cutters are on the edges of the edges, and then we don't have a large format that's sitting out there right now for larger prints. We do a lot of stuff by hand. So, yeah. If you folks want to pop out that door, we're going to go in the other room over here. You see we have some signs in production. We got a couple bathrooms, additions going into the park. Pioneer's getting a new restroom, Music Box getting a new restroom, Chicky and Pizza's going in. You see we have some laugh track signage, glow in the dark in the back. There's a lot of game signs going on. We also do our road signs, which is behind you, the directional signs behind you there. We do have 1 horse in progress right now. It's a redo from about 5 years ago, touch-up. It's a Hershey Bears horse that he did. This is our lead sign artist, Mike Landis. He's working on this one right now. Like I said, there's 4 other ones down that have been completed. Sometime next week we'll bring 5 more in and start the process over again. So,
Mike, do you do them all in 1 year, or do you rotate?
No, we rotate. So basically, we do 8 to 12 horses a year. That could be anything from a complete strip down to bare wood. These are ash. They're coming up to 100 years old. 1919, these are hand carved. Philadelphia Toboggan rides. We have, like I said, 66 horses, so we try to bring in as many as we can with the workload of the sign artist. So we'll strip them down, repaint them. This is almost like a medium-sized project where we're not completely stripping it down, but we are redoing the colors, updating the horse, and repairing it. So we're going to head over, the next shop over is the carpenter shop. Yeah. And we had another guy retire. He's been here for 38 years, so we're readjusting. Right now there's only 6 painters in here. As you can see, some finished carousel horses over here. There's 4 of them, I think. Yeah, 4. We're working on various rides. Most of the pieces that you see in front of you go to the racer. We have some more parts to the racer over there. Like you said, they get stripped down in the frames. Everything's getting prepped and repainted before it goes back over for reassembly. We have some tanks. That's from the Sidewinder. Tilt-A-Whirl's in here, the bonnets. We have the mouse is in here, 2 mouse cars. I think on the back side of the booth there's some pieces and parts to the looper, actually. We're repainting the orange spray fiberglass for the looper. So, as you can see, there's a distinct odor in here of paint. So, it's a little strong right now. They probably just got. And also the maintenance shop for our full tractor boats. We have 30 boats. They were built in 1970. Tell me out, Glenn. 70 what? 72. 1972. So these have been around a little bit. Every year, every boat has gone over. You see how they flip them over, replace some wheels, fiberglass repaired, they get repainted, new cushions, various different things happen to them. Right now, currently, I think we have about 16 completely overhauled. This ride only runs through September, so it's one of our shorter rides. We get a little bit of jump on it versus some of the other coasters that are only brought in the second week of January.
October now.
What's that?
October.
Yeah. I'm sorry, October. Yeah, we started around October. That's right. Yeah. We due to the weather, we were able to run a little bit longer. We just have to watch out for leaves in the Cold Cracker Pond, which happens quite often. So we got a new member of our team here. I don't even know your name. I'm sorry.
Chad.
Chad? Chad started what? Last week?
This week.
This week. There you go. So new guy, welcome. And Glenn's been with us. He's been working on the Bear and the Cold Cracker throughout the last 7-8 years.
About 9, 10.
9, 10? Yep.
Just the Cold Cracker this treatment every year.
Well, everything gets this treatment every year. Everything gets overhauled.
So everything that moves, everything.
Yes. Everything gets tore apart. Major coasters get down to nothing. Down to no moving parts, all hardware, all bearings, whole deal.
Oh, yeah. So basically, Glenn, help me out a little bit. Each one of these boats have 3 color tape, red, yellow, and green. Each one represents a phase of what the boat is going through. Yellow is fiberglass. So they'll go over there, they'll do the repairs on their check sheet, what needs to be done. Comes back over here.
Red's us.
Red is them.
And green is done.
Green is done. So each color represents where it is in the stage of being completed.
About how much do they weigh?
We just actually weighed all the boats this year. So right around 700 pounds, yeah. We thought
Not a single person job.
this particular year we actually weighed them to see, because of the fact that we've been doing a lot of fiberglass repair. They really have not changed their weight since they've been inducted. So, yeah. Anything else, Mike? We're gonna move over. Next door right here is the garage, our maintenance garage. They work on our fleet. Yeah. There's a fleet.
We took on a place. We have 200 vehicles that are roadworthy and 100 golf carts. These 3 guys take care of everything here. They also take care of the trams too. We have a lot of new fleet. And some of our fleet is starting to get a little old, so you know, the older it is, the more work it is. But they're kept very busy. But the trams are really a big part of their job.
Yep, you'll see work. This way over here we have the Comet. Right in front of us we have the Fahrenheit cars, the Howlers in the back, the Shorerunner cars. Over here we have Million Himalaya in the back, and also the Claw, which is being taken down to the ground here, fully repainted and reestablished out in our future. A little bit further over you can see some more of the pieces and parts to our Claw, which has been torn. It's going to be teared down to the ground here later. Bruce has been with us pretty much. Bruce, where'd you go? Can't hide from me, buddy. Bruce, how long you been here?
Too long.
Bruce has been maintaining the Comet for quite a few years. 1980? How many different frames have we gone through?
This is the second set of cars.
Okay.
Beams are constantly being changed.
So again, completely down to the frame, actually using the part of actually reassembling, right?
We got a best class that was supposed to be replaced.
Yep. Haley is the Comet, and Mork, Mork was Comet too. So
Okay.
Yeah. So Haley's right in front. You can't see the name, but this one's Mork here.
Try to get back up or something else.
The fiberglass is over there. These are down to the frame. These we got about 3 years ago. We replaced the blue ones that we had. Went back to the old color scheme, cream, orange. It used to be, the track used to be cream. The cars used to be orange. So we kind of went back to that color scheme.
So these are only 3 years old.
These frames are only 3 years old.
Where did you send those to be made, or did you got them?
Yeah, they were made by the manufacturer.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, they're replacing.
Well, that was the first year with the new trains.
I think that's part of the lift mold from but I think that's part of that.
Oh, yeah. Trailblazer, thank you. Trailblazer. None of the fiberglass is here right now. It's all
Originally made by Arrow. These trains from here, these are large.
yeah, great. Works on the Racer and the Wildcat. Brian's kind of jumping ship here. What are you doing on me? He's happy to want to start a bid. Yeah, I just started with need repairs. Hold on, for the most part. So like I said, everything's ripped down to frames. There's pieces and parts. Everything's labeled on the shelves here and over there. Oh.
6 legs there. That's from looks like
Yeah, you guys are curious.
The storeroom, and the storeroom is basically an inventory area where a lot of things are housed. You heard Mike say there's several $1 million worth of inventory throughout this building. But basically this is where the different crafts come and get parts they need for a daily basis for daily inspections and things that keep the rides operating. So there may be a lot of inventory that sits in this room, but it's here in case of breakdown to keep the rides open, you know, every day. So the goal here is that the parts in this, the ride parts, which are basically from about here down, and on the right hand side here's Skyrush. A lot of these parts are just simply to sit on the shelf, get dusty, Hopefully you don't need them, but if you do need them, they're here. And then we have an inventory system where we track all the parts that go out for the different rides, and they can track different work orders and projects and break costs down by ride, by group, or however you want to inventory your product. So basically, when I work up front here, and I just wait at the window for the mechanics, the plumbers, all the guys that you just saw through the shop. Most of their spare parts are kept in this part of the building.
Brad, that's unless you're needed to run rides out in the car.
And if they need me on rides, I'm there in a heartbeat.